What if I told you that it was a part of the plan for you to be in your lonely moment? What if I told you it was a part of the plan for that breakup to happen? What if I told you that it was a part of the plan for your family to treat you the way they treat you? What if I told you that it was a part of the plan for you to be deemed as crazy? What if I told you it was part of the plan for you to lose your job? What if I told you it was a part of the plan for nobody to understand you in that moment? What if I told you that? Would you believe me? How could you believe me? I'm going to tell you how you could believe me. You could believe me because when you were lonely, when you were jobless, when you were without a relationship, when everybody turned their back on you, all those different scenarios is when you became and learned more about you. All those different scenarios allowed you to see who had you for their best interest. All those different scenarios allowed you to see the fakeness and the bullshit that was around you, that you kept letting slide, that you kept forgiving, that you kept coming up with excuses for. It had to be taken. It had to be destroyed. You had to stand alone, your back against the wall. You had to be in that moment, in that situation, for you to understand your worth. And if you didn't understand it then, you will understand it. It's coming from the heart, and it's coming from experience. It's coming from self-pleasing, wanting everybody to see your greatness and your worth, and you know where that leads you sometimes, not all the time, but most of the time is you getting fucked over. You getting worn out, you getting drained, mentally, physically, emotionally. You know, it had to happen. Those rumors had to happen. That betrayal had to happen. Rock bottom had to happen. Loneliness had to happen. You have to learn to be alone while not being lonely. To discover you. You are the hidden gem that needs to be discovered. Don't be like me and learn these lessons over and over, you know what I mean? But in that moment, when it clicked, you got it, and can't nobody take that from you. And no matter how many people tell you what you need to know and what you need to learn, when it clicks, it's a different vibe, you know what I mean? It's different because it's like, okay, even though I've been coached all this line, I had to allow it to come into my life. And if it didn't come into my life, I wouldn't be able to help others. Leading them properly or leading them in a direction for the next leader or for them to become leader. It had to happen. Be grateful for it. Be grateful. Because it's a new book, baby. It ain't no new chapter. It's your new book. Because some of us didn't have chapters to let go of. Some of us had books to let go of. Go back and make sure you know what not to do again as you elevate to the new you. All is well, my boss fam. Believe it, all is well. As it will be, I am the leading boss lady. What's the song? Boosie got a song. I don't care, y'all. Look, I don't care how emotional or whatever be. It's so about Lil Boosie. I don't care how nobody else view him, but when I was younger, I used to listen to him, youngest out of the camp, you know, and it's just some of his songs I relate to, but he got a song called You Better Believe It. That's going to be your motto to these people when this healing comes, not even to the people, but to yourself. Because sometimes we can't even believe how far we've come. You better believe that shit. It's you. You done had to learn, but you done learn. All is well, my boss fam, as it will be. I love y'all. I love y'all. It's time. It had to happen. I should.